Have you ever wanted to buy an Apple Watch Ultra but the price seemed a bit too steep? Well, at a price of $7.99, I don't really blame you, but that's where this product comes in. This is the T800 Ultra. This is an Apple Watch Ultra clone and it was very, very cheap. How cheap was it? Well, that's what I'll tell you at the end of this video. So let's open this and see how it fares and how it compares to the Apple Watch Ultra. There you go. Alright, so taking that off was actually reasonably satisfying. It's of course not as satisfying as the boxes that Apple manufactures, but nothing's gonna be. I don't know why, but none of this is the right orientation. I always have to kind of keep on doing this and this. It's not a good unboxing experience straight from there, but let's see what this says, if I can even read it. This side is in Japanese or Chinese. Let's hope this side, yeah, this side is in English. So smartwatch user's manual, but let's put this to the side unless we of course need that for later. Here we have it, the Apple Watch Ultra clone, and looking at it, it doesn't look too bad. There already seems to be dust. It already seems to be bubbling from this this wrap on the actual watch here. Seems like someone's already opened it before me, which is anything but a good sign. But without further ado, let's actually first get the bands out of this box. It feels as any clone should. It doesn't feel to the best of quality, but it doesn't feel too bad. I'm surprised it doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would. It definitely feels like something that would get uncomfortable over time within an hour or two of use, of wear. Just trying it on now, it should be fine. Hopefully it's not too uncomfortable for me to put on now. But let's put these straps to the side and get into the second and final accessory in the box, which is the charging puck cable. Now this isn't, as you can see, USB-C, this is USB-A. Let's actually see how big this cable is. So it's a decent length. It's quite a long length. It's a reasonably good length, I would say. So let's put these to the side here. Let's kind of get these out of our way for now and get onto the actual Apple Watch Ultra clone. So let's get this out, and there doesn't seem to be anything else in the packaging. I mean, that's absolutely nothing else in there, so we can chuck this to the side as well. And now we have got the Apple Watch Ultra clone, and first impressions as to the feel of it, it feels really nice. Didn't expect it to feel this heavy. I didn't expect it to feel as premium as well. It actually does feel really nice. But let's get this wrap off of this. There you go, we've got this off here. Overall it seems good. There are a few marks here and there which are not seeming to come off, but again, for the price is absolutely beautiful for something like this. One thing I do have to mention as well is that either on the Apple Watch Ultra Series 1 or 2, there's only one standard colour, and that's the titanium, I believe. It's like a stony, earthy colour. This comes in black, as you can see here. This is black. This looks absolutely beautiful. This is really what the Apple Watch Ultra 2 should have came in, alongside with the titanium colour. But this is absolutely beautiful. Let's see it turning this on. I will actually need to get the manual for that, because I honestly have no clue of how this will work. But it doesn't say what the buttons are or anything here, so I think I'll just have to kind of guess which buttons which. And of course these are probably going to be the same buttons that are on the Apple Watch Ultra, but I haven't had an Apple Watch myself, at least not in a long time, so I'm guessing it's probably this button here will hold this and see if it turns on, and it doesn't seem to be working, which is not a good sign. Most likely it's just on low battery. We'll most likely have to charge it. Alright, so I've got a charger plugged in here. I think it's just a waiting game for now. I don't know how long this is supposed to charge. I don't think it should take a long time, but yeah, I'll be back when it's at a reasonable charge. Okay, so of course I tried to turn the Apple Watch Ultra on, but it wasn't working. So what I've done is I've let it charge with a hockey puck charger that I came with, and thankfully now lifting this off, it works. And hopefully you can see here that this is now fully working. What I'm going to do first before anything is put these straps on. I believe that this shorter one here goes on like this, or maybe not, the other way around then, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's not going in. It's not going in at all. Maybe it's the other way then. Oh no, it's already going off very wrong. It's actually not going in. What? Let me try the other one first. There's no button or anything like on the normal Apple Watch. Am I just like an idiot or something? It's just not going in. This is the first thing that I'm actually having trouble to do now, which is straight away not being able to put on this strap. There you go, it's nearly there. It's nearly there. That is horrible. That is extremely horrible. That just won't go in. That's stuck. That's horrible. I'm probably going to try to do that later. But first, let's just kind of navigate the watch, which is what I should have done first. So the crown changes the watch faces, so you can see different watch faces depending on, of course, how much times you move the crown. Let's go actually open up the Apple Watch, and we can see here the interface. It looks like the normal Apple Watch interface. There's just something a little bit off here. There's everything like that, which hopefully you can see here, but it doesn't seem too bad overall. I think this is probably a good 60 hertz screen, which is, you know, it's decently good. I've already downloaded the iWatch Pro app or whatever it was called. So it's called iWatch Pro. And I'm just going to sign in with Apple because it's going to be, you know, that much easier. It's going to scan my face and then there you go. Hopefully it'll create an account for me there. And there you go. I am in. So it shows total steps, shows my goal, shows distance, calories, goal, shows sleep, healthy habits. But what I will do first is try to connect the Apple Watch here. Alright, bind device. Okay, so it's already scanning for it. I was going to say, I was a bit confused because I've never paired this device before, and now it's showing T800 Ultra, so let me just press on that, and is it really that easy? Is it just gonna... yeah. Wow, so that was actually really easy. It just connected straight like that, and that was actually really easy. I rate that to the people that made this clone. That's really good. Let's go on dial settings, see if we can change anything from that. Pointer dial, holiday dials, cartoon dials, hot dials. I want to try the cartoon dial. I want to see how well these are on this screen and how good these look. Let's go on this car one. I think that's probably the best one for me, and it comes up with a prompt here. You just have to stay on this app and then let this install like this. So what I'm gonna wait and then come back and see how it looks on the watch. Alright, so that update is successful, and it plays a little chime as well, letting us know that it's done. But as you can see, if I were to turn the watch again, it shows a nice little animation. You know what, that doesn't look half bad. I'm actually pretty surprised. Have a look at this here. That looks really, really good, if you can even see that, by the way. But yeah, I'm actually surprised at how this looks. The display is really nice. It's not as bright as I thought it would be. But let's have a look to see if maybe we can change that in any way. So here is the menu. There's a torch option, which, as you can see, is not very bright at all. They've got styles here. I don't know what that does, but there doesn't seem to be any brightness slider or anything. Let me try to find one. Maybe in here. Doesn't seem like you can. So yeah, that's probably the brightness that it comes with. That's the highest it can go, and that's probably the lowest that it can go. Oh, okay, so now I get that. So I was wondering why the apps were looking a bit weird, but that's because I changed the style right here. So you can go on different styles here. Let's go and just say style 6, and let's have a look at what the apps look like there. Yeah, so them styles change, of course, how the app icon looks, or the app list looks, I should say. You know what, I like that. That's something that you can change, that I believe you can change in some sort of way on the Apple Watch Ultra as well. I believe it's either a list or that kind of the app grid. But this appears to have more options, like this dial here. Let's go on a different one as well. Let's go on style 2, let's say. And yeah, style 2 is this list here that you can, of course, scroll down or use the crown to go over, which I think is actually really good. I do like that. That's really nice. Alright, so I just checked here. For some reason it's got a total steps of 36. I have not moved my ass because I'm recording this video. But yeah, it's got ECG on it, so it does sleep as well. I'm of course unsure how good the sleep data is. I'm expecting it's not going to be that good. But let's have a look at what else you can do. You can do remote shutter. So of course it's going to ask to access the camera. I'm going to allow access to all photos. But there you go. So as you can probably see here, this is my light here. I don't know why I just took a photo there. But this is my camera here. What you can do is just press start. I don't know why it's doing it by itself. It's going 3, 2, 1. I'm unsure why that's doing it, because as you can see, I'm not pressing anything, which is a bit weird. But now I think it seems, yeah, it's doing it again. That's a bit weird because it's just kind of inputting it without me pressing anything on the watch or on the phone. That is very weird. I don't know why it would do it by itself. I think it's trying to guess when I'm about to press the button to kind of emulate how it would be on the normal Apple Watch when you press the button and then of course the photo is taken. But yeah, that doesn't work as well as I hoped it would. Other categories on here in the settings is add contacts, reset device, remove device. You can of course customize the push settings, alarms, the sedentary reminders, which is basically if you're sitting down for too long, it's going to kind of say to you, hey, get up and move around. Basically that's what it is. But it's going to measure walking, running, riding, stuff like that. Of course, I'm not going to test how well this is. If you want me to test it, comment down below and I, will happily do a day in the life or something like that. But apart from that, there's not really much else in the app. I wouldn't recommend getting it if you are wanting deep insights and accurate insights on your exercising of your health and stuff like that, because this is not going to be anywhere near the actual Apple Watch. But yeah, this seems like a good watch. It's definitely something that if you've got a little child or if you want to buy this as a kind of a joke gift or something like that, buy it. I think it's really, really good. Not only that, it looks really good, so if you're like not planning to turn it on, not planning to use it, you just kind of want to have it on your wrist, it looks really nice. The one thing, of course, I would say is that these are an ASIC to get on. I still haven't got them on, so let's try to get these on again. But yeah, that's not working whatsoever. Yeah, this is not going in whatsoever. Let me try the other one again. Maybe it's the wrong side, so let me try this side, and if not, I'll try the other one. Nearly there. Let's try one more time. Let's push it down and push it in. It's not even going in. That's the one thing that I'd be wary of. The watch straps absolutely do not go in. I've tried hard. I've tried to absolutely jam it down, to stick it down, but it's not working, which is not good because, of course, this is basically just an iPod Nano by itself without the watch straps. So it's not much of an Apple Watch. That's not a good thing. Now that we went through all of that, what do you guys think? First of all, before I tell you the price, how much do you guys think that it costs? Please comment down below. But once you've commented that, come back to this video and I'm going to tell you how much this costs. The price of this Apple Watch Ultra clone, not the actual Ultra, the clone, is £22.89, around about $25. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? I don't think it's too good. Comment down below what you think of it, and like and subscribe while you're there as well, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.